Okay, to build your Worzel Scarecrow you need to start with a head, and as the basis of our head we use a polystyrene head, as you can see here. This gives us a foundation and allows us to have a structure to the head. It also allows us to mount it later on, which you'll see. Once we've chose our polystyrene head, we then use modelling clay in which to mould the face shape that we want, i.e. Worzel in this case. We mould on all the features and everything else obviously is grey, and once that's all finished we then paint it. To make it more lifelike we insert doll's eyes. These are glass eyes that are usually for dolls makers. It's not a cheap way of doing things, but we wanted it to look as realistic as possible. We struggled finding hair for Worzel, and we settled on the caveman hair. It was the closest thing that we could get in which to sort of simulate Worzel's hair. And here's the finished result after painting, adding the hair, cutting it and restyling it, and here is what it looked like with his hat on. The next thing is for us to make the body of Worzel, and for this we wanted a strong frame because this is going to be stood in an allotment, so we used a tree trunk that had fallen in recent storms. As you can see from the picture, this picture has been inverted so that you can see the idea, but it's just basically a forked trunk, and this will give you your legs, and then you get your arm, which is another piece of trunk, which is then cut and screwed into the area where the arms would be. In this photo you can see us cutting the legs and adding straw and things. We've already added the shoes, as you can see. Once you've done all of that, you can then attach his head, and you can see me here just balancing the head on to Worzel just to sort of measure it up, and then we've attached it. When we're building Worzel, there's quite a lot of weight with the trunk and everything else, so we're moving him about and what have you to sort of get the best angle to work on him. In this photo you can see where Worzel's head is attached, and what we've done here, we've created a spline between the head. We drilled out the polystyrene head and added in a piece of 3x2, and that's been screwed in behind the head and the sides of the head into the 3x2, and then that's been sunk into the tree trunk as well. Here's Worzel pretty much finished. It's going through various stages and what have you. In this photo is a close-up of what he looks like with all the scarves and all the padding, the straw and everything that we've packed into him. By the way, we used full length straw. We didn't get like hay or whatever, just stuff him. This straw was 4 feet tall, and we cut it down to the lengths we needed. We felt it gave a better look, pretty much like it does in the show. And to give you some sort of idea how tall Worzel is, here's me and Worzel, and he's towering above me by 2 feet, and I'm 5'10", so he's close to 6, maybe not 2 feet, but 6.5 feet, something like that. So he's going to make a substantive scarecrow. Anyway, I hope this gives you an idea how to build one, and if you've got any questions, just give us a shout. Thanks.